Okay guys, welcome back to a brand new tutorial video on my channel. My name's Jeremy, I'm a professional scooter coach. I've been doing this for years now and I've coached over 300 kids. And in today's video, I'm gonna teach you guys how to do a bar spin the most effective way from a point of view angle on my GoPro. If you're struggling to do bar spins or if you just can't stick it yet, stick around for this video. I think it's gonna be very helpful. Let's get into it. Okay guys, so the very first thing we're gonna do before starting the bar spin is obviously learn the motion of the bar spin. I see people teaching this all the time and there's multiple different ways to do this, but I'm going to show you my way and the way that has worked for many kids in my coaching program, okay? So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to figure out which way we're going to spin the bar spin. I spin the bar spin to my right as I'm a regular rider and I do a topside bar spin, which looks something like this. So the first step we're going to do is we're going to take our opposite hand off to the way that we spin the bar spin. If I'm spinning to the right, I'm going to be taking my left hand off. So the first thing I'm going to do is going to put my left hand out to the side like this. I'm going to lift up my scooter just like this, and I'm going to start doing this motion here. This motion is really going to help you at the start. The next thing we're going to do while our hands off is we're going to swing the bars around. We're going to take our left hand, we're going to scoop it underneath our right hand just like this. We're going to grab the bars, we're going to roll our right hand and grab back onto the bars just like this. So a faster motion would be left hand off, spin, grab, roll, just like that. Okay, so a bonus tip before learning it on the ramp, before we take it to the ramp, a prerequisite to the bar spin is to learn a one-hander. So the first thing I'll teach if someone is going to be doing a bar spin the same way as me, is I'll teach them to be able to do a one-hander in the air by taking their left hand off, just like this, right? So learn the one-hander first. It's gonna make it incredibly easy to be able to get your hand off and do the bar spin, okay? Let's chuck the GoPro on our heads and have a look at a point of view angle, and I'll walk you through the process of a bar spin so you can see it exactly how I see it. This should help you guys get more of a feel how to do it from a point of view perspective. All right, let's roll over to the GoPro. Hey guys, welcome to the GoPro. So I'm standing over a ramp right now. You should be able to see everything that I'm doing. I'm standing over the ramp just so I can show you the motion. So from a point of view angle, it's gonna look something like this with 2 feet on, just around like that. Left hand off, under, scoop, and around. Okay, so tip number 2 while doing the bar spin. Let's say that we've learnt the motion, everything's ready to go, we're ready to rock and roll onto the ramp. Let's get into a little bit about body positioning, okay? So a lot of people when they do the bar spin, this is what happens to them, okay? They'll end up either chucking their scooter out like that, or they'll end up on their back end like this, trying to bar spin and their feet coming off. Comment down below if this has happened to you before while learning the bar spin. I'm gonna show you right now how to correct that problem, okay? So let's say that you're having the problem of the scooter going away from you and you just can't seem to keep your feet on. A simple tip that I teach everyone with body positioning is to have your chin over the bars, okay? It's the same for the tail whip as well, so you can take these tips straight to the tail whip. But specifically for a bar spin, so you're gonna have your chin in line with your front wheel. This is gonna give you a body positioning of something like this, right? So you're over the top, you've got your torso hanging over the top and your body weight's distributed evenly across the scooter, okay? Now, to stop it from going out in front of you, what you're gonna do is you're gonna look at your bars, okay? You can look at 2 spots. You can either watch your hand roll around or you can watch the middle of the bars while doing the bar spin. I personally watch the middle of the bars as I'm doing the bar spin. So it'll look something like this on the ground. You go like this. Get really good at this motion before coming on the ramp. So the first motion is to lean back and get it like this. The second motion is to be able to lean forward, chin over the bars, looking down and doing the bar spin, just like that. Let's have a look at a point of view angle on the flat ground doing a bar spin. And you'll see that I have my chin over the bars, so my body positioning is gonna be like this the whole time. So you're gonna see exactly what I see. Just like that. See that? I'm leaning forward, everything's in line, I jump and I spin my bar spin motion. Just like that. Okay, so we've covered the 2 basic elements of a bar spin. The first one is obviously the motion, hand off, spin the bars like that. Underneath, the scoop method, that's what I call it, the scoop method. The second one is obviously your body positioning over the top of the bars, making sure you're watching your bars and your shoulders are in line with your bars. That way you're gonna have a nice even distribution of weight. Okay, now let's get into a couple of tips, okay? These are tips that are gonna help you learn the bar spin your own way. Now, there's 2 things. Some people like to take 1 foot off when they do a bar spin. I'm an advocate for it. I think it's a great idea if you're just learning. A lot of people will take 1 foot off. It makes the motion so much easier. It keeps you more balanced in the air. So you can take 1 foot off while learning. I do suggest, however, that after you do get the bar spin properly, that you do chuck that 2nd foot on just to give a smoother and better look to your trick. trick. Okay, let's move into the fun part, guys. Let's do a bar spin on the ramp. We're gonna use this ramp right here. This is a little box down at Volo Park. We're gonna use this, and I'm gonna show you exactly when to chuck the bar spin in the air. So we've got everything. We've got the motion. We understand to lean forward. We understand to watch the bars the whole time. But when do we chuck the bar spin? Do we chuck it off the ramp straight away? Do we wait a second? Let's get into it, and I'll show you guys how it's done. Let's first of all show a couple of examples of when not to chuck the bar spin, okay? And this might be happening to you. You might be taking your feet off too early and trying to chuck the bar spin as follows. If that is happening to you, it's because you're chucking the bar spin too early and not leaning forward. Another thing that's happening to you, and I can almost guarantee that every kid has done this, is completely lose their scooter in the air, just like this. Now, comment down below if that's happened to you before. If that has happened to you before, you need to go back to learning the motion properly and spend some good time learning that motion that we did at the start of the video. Now, I'm gonna do a proper bar spin. At the right time, everything's gonna be fluent. We're gonna use 2 different angles of this, and we're gonna slow-mo it so you can see exactly when to chuck the bar spin, okay? We're not gonna be chucking the bar spin straight away off the ramp. What we're gonna do is we're gonna level out our scooter first. We always have to be balanced and in the right position before we chuck our tricks, okay? So when we go up to the ramp, we're gonna wait to the top of the air, to our top of our jump, we're gonna level out, then we're gonna chuck the bar spin. It'll look something like this. You can see that I'm not chucking the bar spin straight away. See how I level out first? This is very important so we don't lose our scooter. So as I'm approaching the ramp, I'm not thinking about chucking the bar spin straight away. I wait to the top of my air, watch my bars, chuck my bar spin, and land. Okay guys, let's do a quick recap on everything we've learned so far. First thing we're going to be doing is the motion, of course. Second thing we're going to be doing is getting used to that body positioning, doing the motion on flat ground, being over the top of our scooter. Now the third thing we're going to do before going to the ramp is obviously try learn a bar spin on flat ground. This is a really fun thing to do at home, and it's a really good way for you to practice, right? So try to do it on flat ground before taking to the ramp. I think this will help you guys a lot. You don't have to, it's not a requirement, but I do think it will help you guys in the long run. If this video was valuable to you in some way and helped you out, please smash that like button. Make sure to subscribe. And if you guys are interested in coming and working with me one-on-one, head over to my website. The link is in the description, jeremymarin.com. I have coaching services that suit everybody from beginner to advanced. We do competition training. We do everything over at jeremymarin.com. So head over there if you want a coaching session. I'd love to see some of you guys join the program, and I'll see you guys in the next video.